Hello, and welcome to Shirley Salad's podcast, episode 12, February 2012. I've noticed on a few other podcasts that they've started giving their contact information at the beginning so they don't forget at the end. And as I have usually forgotten, I decided I'll try to start doing that myself. So you could find show notes at shirleysaladpodcast.blogspot.com, and you can email me at shirleysalad@gmail.com. Well, I'm still working on my son's sweater. As I said previously, it's probably going to take quite a while because I can only do that much between his visits that we've decided on. So I'm at the point where I have to start increasing for the chest, and I'm going to do approximately the same amount. I'm going to do my increases the same way I did the decreases earlier, so that the shaping will just go, hopefully it will go smoothly. So that's taking a while, and haven't decided how I'm going to do the sleeves yet. I was going to start from the cuff and work up, but we haven't talked about what kind of shoulder he wants or what kind of sleeve opening he wants. So I think I'll just continue with the chest shaping, and then next time when he comes, if there's time, we can look at the sleeves. Noise, sorry. And then I've been working, or I finished the socks. I think I showed them last time. These baby socks. Oh, now the sun's gone. Oh, they're quite cute, and hopefully there'll be a baby that will fit somewhere. And then I started another pair with the same pattern, using up scraps as usual. I've got the green that I used in another pair of socks, and that's all gone now. And now, because they're going to be, the orange is going to run out soon. I got some red last time I was at the charity meeting, whatever it was called. So I'll do this, put the rest of this ribbing here and the foot in red. And then I made this little bag. I had shortened some pants into shorts for my son, and there was the cuff part left over. So I just folded over the edge twice and sewed it, and then I sewed the bottom of the hem to close it, because I wanted something just to throw onto the sofa beside me. It didn't need to be anything that I need to carry around, just to keep the needles together and move it out, so I can move it out of the way when I needed to. And then I'm still working on the granny squares, and I was listening to a podcast, and they mentioned some kind of sock skein holder. Now I've forgotten. Sock caddy? No, I can't remember what it's called. And I went to look at the advertisement, and I thought it was a good idea, but I didn't really need that kind that they had. And we had just gone through my son's sock shelf to get rid of the socks that were too small for him, and I had come across these Garfield socks, and I felt bad I had to throw them away because they had holes in them. And then I thought, well, I could try to make something myself, because I don't like when the skein is coming to the end and I use center pull, that the other end always starts to come undone because I can no longer hold it underneath the label. So I just cut off the foot, sewed it up, and I'm just going to put my yarn in because it'll just tighten, or it'll just hold them in place until I finish with the yarn. So this is all I have left. I don't know how many squares I'm going to get out of it, but I'm hoping to be able to use it to the very last drop. And then another thing that we were doing last time at the charity craft evening were, oh, we can't, that's what it is, wait. That wasn't good, and where's my, I'll take my son's sweater, sorry if I knocked it. No, okay. These crocheted roses, you make a long strip that will start twirling by itself, and then you just make it into a rose shape and you sew it together on the other side. So that, I started it there and then I finished it at home. It's quite easy to make, and I think you could probably find an easy pattern somewhere if you want to make them. One woman did a colorful one, or it wasn't too colorful, but much bigger because she wanted something for her hat, and it was quite nice looking also. But I'm quite a tight crocheter, as I am a tight knitter, so that it came out quite small. Yeah, by this podcast I was supposed to decide about this blanket, whether to turn it into a square from the circle. Sorry to, let me see if I can move the camera on and bump a bit. Crash, no. It's cut somewhere, sorry. If the sun wasn't shining there, I wouldn't have noticed how dark the desk was otherwise. Yeah, so I put a message up on Ravelry asking if anyone could help me, but I only got one response, and I've been thinking about it since then on my own, and I think what I'm going to do is just stop the one every second spiral just where it is, and then continue trying to do some kind of spiral with the alternate increase places, and see if it will turn into a square. I'm going to put a lifeline now before I start trying that, and if it doesn't look good or it doesn't work, it'll be easy to rip back. And usually I just do my knitting and crocheting to fill up my time, so I don't care when this gets done. And then I have a book review. I decided I was going to start next episode, but I decided to start this one. I'm going to alternate a book or magazine review with something about Finland, because I'm kind of running out of things to think of about Finland that people can have access to outside of Finland. I'm sure there's still a lot of stuff, but with my move ahead of me, I'm concentrating on that. Oh yes, and I forgot to say, but I haven't chosen something to do by next podcast because of my move, and I don't know how much time I'll have to work on things and with my packing and going through all of my stuff. So I'll pick that up again some other point. And so this book is by Johan Koski and Christian Luber. It is, my translation is Lace for Needles. This is probably bad translation again. And at the beginning of the book, they tell about how to knit lace, and then they tell about blocking, which is good. And I don't know if I've ever heard about blocking here in Finland other than what I've read on Ravelry, but it's good that they've got sections on that. Sorry, what's the so we've got some egg socks, and they are called Wisma. So it's got a delicate lace stripe going down. Giving it a bit of interest. And it's this really nice slouchy hat. It's the flower. It's called, I think it's called coca. Yes, it was called coca, which is flower. Yeah, and all the names of the patterns are one word names, which I like. It's just one name. And then we have this whatever it's called in English, sleeveless top, with the same pattern for the leg warmers. I really like the back of this. Sorry. It's just so delicate and pretty. I wonder if it would look nice in a sweater also. And then the pattern's the same on the leg warmers. Actually, they don't show her standing up, so I wonder how it would look. Yep. I think that was all. Let's see. Yep, there's another nice lace book. And I probably had more markers, but I guess I don't. Sorry, flipping through. Anyway. Yep, nice book. Alright, so I've given my contact information, and next, what's now, February, March, yeah, so next month I won't have moved yet, so I should be able to have another podcast. But let's see. So, yep, sorry, just checking my notes, just seems so fast. Okay, so, bye for now.